I have something big to show you guys today. Like actually big. Is it this chair right here? Okay. Okay. I just put this on. Just put it on my shirt. Okay. Okay. Which camera is it? Oh, is it this one right here? Look at this camera. Okay. Is it okay if I wear these for the recording? Is that gonna mess anything up? Okay. I don't have a script for this video, so I apologize. This whole video is about space. One room in your house has the potential to impact your output as a creative person tenfold. And let me explain why. So what you're looking at right here is my little corner. I've made this little corner my designated workspace for creating, for video editing, for video production, anything video related, anything, I call it work related, but anything related to my hobby happens right here. Now, I just did a video on portability, so I am able to work at any place that I can. In fact, it is advantageous for me to go out and put myself in different places. However, this video is all about having one specific area designed for work. So a lot of people think, oh, I'll build a studio once I get successful, but it doesn't have to be that deep. And let me explain. I have a very small apartment. I have one bedroom, one kitchen, and one living room, right? I have to be very efficient with my use of space and where I put things and items and everything that I use on a daily basis. I don't have access to an entire video production studio, a lighting studio. I don't have access to basically extra space for my equipment. In fact, my equipment half the time is my decorations. So for me, space is incredibly valuable. Mentally, physically, and emotionally, and I'll explain why. It is extremely hard to get work done. Now, a lot of people are not gonna relate to that because it's easy to do work. It's easy to sit down, knock something out, get something done, but day to day, week to week, month to month, and year over year, the people that have structure, have themselves together, and have their spaces are going to accomplish more than the person that just throw something together real fast and then just hope it works. And that's what this video is about. The studio doesn't make you successful. The studio is a luxury. You need to be able to produce wherever your environment is. Have you ever sat down to do work on your laptop just to find out that you're like, oh, I'll watch YouTube or shorts or whatever, or a movie, and then you binge the next 3 to 4 hours not getting a single thing accomplished? It's not you. It's not your laptop. It's the space. It's the environment. So they say that your environment is a direct reflection of your habits. However, I think your environment is a reflection of the inside of your brain. So it is what you create it to be. It is what you make it to be. So what have I done? So I've created a workspace. I have surrounded myself by items and gear and arranged this layout changes every single day, hour to hour. I've got stuff moving everywhere because I am always moving, but it's not about that. It's about having my workspace, my creative area. By the way, I'm an introvert and I really suck at expressing myself. So the fact that I'm trying to externalize my thoughts is actually very difficult, so bear with me. So I've been pouring my heart and soul into this new hobby of mine, which is creating videos and telling stories. And over the course of the last 1 to 2 months, the biggest impact that has helped me has been the workspace that I have created. Now, I live in a very small apartment. I have 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 1 kitchen, and a living room. And most of the items and the gear that I own end up becoming decorations because I don't have a whole lot of places for storage. So I got to get creative in a sense. This small space has been the biggest impact on what I have been able to do. I have actually surprised myself with what I have been able to come up with thus far, and I would like to attribute it to the environment that I created. So they say the environment is a reflection of your own habits, but I think it's more than that. Like, I think that's an oversimplification. Your environment impacts you, and you control your environment. So I think one of the most fundamental things you can do if you're a creative person and you're looking to improve your craft or improve your output, however you quantify your output, your productivity, your level of work, having a space dedicated to thinking and planning and doing and working is so important to your cause. It's probably one of the best things you can do. For example, let's say you have a laptop and your goal is I'm going to edit this video. Now, for me, I put off editing because I would rather be filming and producing and thinking and creating. So I put editing on the back burner. So let's say I grab my laptop and I go sit down on the couch. I may pull up YouTube or a movie or a game or whatever it is, and I may relax on the couch for way longer than I should. When in reality, what I should have done is sat down at my workstation, which is designed for work and productivity and fueling my hobby and taking it to the next level. And I should have just got the task done. You can't really see it from this angle, but my front door is right here. When I come home, I work a full-time job. When I come home from work, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I don't want to do anything. I walk through that door. I have a chair to set all my things down. I have a box to set everything in my pocket in. And then the first thing I do is I sit down right here, not in this chair. I have a different office chair, but I sit down right here and I lock in. I just say, okay, well, I'll just redo my files. You know, as a video editor, you accumulate a lot of files and a lot of videos. So I'll just organize my files real fast. Well, let me redo this thumbnail because I had a better idea for this. Well, actually, I tell you what, I just had this thought. I'm going to pull up my most recent project and I'm going to start editing it. And then all of a sudden it's like 5 in the morning and I have absolutely just locked in on 7 other tasks that needed to get done that I was just putting off, right? And that's the importance of this space. And it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be the most. It doesn't have to be some super large studio. It can be just a small corner in a 1-bedroom apartment. I mean, that's all it needs to be. Everyone says, oh, when I get the best camera, I get the best gear, I need to have a studio. I can't produce music. I have to have a studio. Sometimes the best studio you can have is the one that you have in your home, the one you can just sit down real fast and lock into. Now, there are a few rules about this area. For example, I'm allowed to watch YouTube and I'm allowed to watch content and movies, but the issue is they have to be, I call it inspiration or motivation finding. They have to be thought-provoking. You can't just watch the SpongeBob movie and think, oh, I'm gonna get inspiration from this. I, for example, watch filmmaking videos, small creators on YouTube. I watch those people to build inspiration, look at gear, you know, see what they're doing, see what kind of videos they're creating, the quality they have versus the quality I have. And half the time I pull up these videos, I put them on for a few minutes and then I turn them right back off. I put them on, I have a thought, and I'm like, I need to go buy this on Amazon. I need to go execute this. I need to go make it happen. I need to go live my dream. I can apply this to what I'm doing, and I get so excited and I just close the video within a few minutes, right? Which is awful for their watch time, and I apologize horrifically, but once I have these ideas and I have these thoughts, I have to do them, and I just can't stop. And I love that feeling. And I hope I'm not the only one that shares this feeling. I hope there's more people like me, and I hope this video reaches those people and you can actually relate to me, because I can't be the only one that has this thought. And I hope this finds somebody. I hope someone's like, yeah, you know, I'm going to create this space and I'm going to do this. And that's my hope. So I wanted to share fundamentally the best thing that I have done in the past few months is my space. And I feel so comfortable and so alive, and my brain just, it feels so different. And again, it's hard for me to externalize these thoughts because I'm a very introverted person, but man, the feeling that I have in this room and the feeling that I have around these items, that's the magic. And if you can tap into that, you can create whatever you wanted to create. Thank you for watching.